Sour Times is awesome because I am really heavily influenced by Kevin Parker, Tame Impala, and I'm a huge fan of his and theirs, so I knew I wanted to incorporate some elements of some like Kevin Parker sauce on there as best as I could. It's pretty hard to like replicate what he does, but when I was initially doing it, we had a bunch of songs pulled up. We had a bunch of like synths that he uses pulled up, and we were just really getting experimental with that sound. And then we took it like super far into that world, and then we kind of like reeled it back into the Madison world, and we were able to combine forces, and it's just inspiring to me. And so I want to have that translate over into my music as much as I can and give them credit where it's due. There's so many people who see an opportunity and they grab it, whether that be somebody's intoxicated or somebody's going through a rough time or whatever, and I wanted it to be very clear that like, I'm going through something bad right now, and I'm not gonna sleep with you or be with you just because I'm going through these sour times. There's this kind of fine line to me of like what can be considered as taking advantage of somebody, and I think if somebody's in a vulnerable position or mentally not doing well, I think that also can be aligned with someone like taking advantage of a situation. And so that's where the lyrics come from, of being like, I don't know what song of mine made you think I'd want to spend the night with you, and then the second verse where I'm like, I'm not even in my right mind and you think that's a green light and that just doesn't seem right. And that was like the whole messaging behind it, because I feel really strongly about that, and I've had a lot of conversations that have actually been like quite progressive. And there's a movie that I would love to shout out called Promising Young Woman, and they have a lot of similar conversations about all that kind of stuff. So that's what Sour Times is really about. It's like, hey, I'm not gonna sleep with you just because I'm going through something that might be really bad. I hope my fans are able to say no, and that they understand the key of consent and how important it is to stand by the way you feel and pay attention to how you feel. And I hope that people who listen to this might be on the other end might realize that maybe if somebody's not in the right mind state and they're in a vulnerable place or going through something, that's not the time you should try to make a move on them, because it is a thing to do. The rum and holy water was so bad for each other. Too quick to lose your patience, short-tempered and abrasive. There's just no way to save this. And I don't wanna lead you on, I just wanna make it clear. I don't know what song of mine you heard that made you think I'd want to spend the night with you. Boy, take it easy, won't spend the night with you, boy. In these summer times, oh yeah, summer times. In these summer times, oh yeah, summer times. If I'm being candid, I'm ripping off the bandage, 'cause I don't want you thinking my heart's in the equation. It's crazy that you'd be down to be a rebound. No, ain't even in my right mind, and you think that's a green light, and that just doesn't seem